As I record this week, we finished week 5 of the boot camp that my marketing team member John and I are doing. This one is focused on technology, how to use technology, strategies to use technologies. Again, the process that Dan Pena created back in 1993, QLA, those steps have not changed, but the technology has. Simplest example of that is there was no email back when I began this in 1993. I got my first email in 1995. There was no LinkedIn and all the other tools. And that's certainly progressed as we've gone forward here. So this boot camp couples well with the deep dive boot camp with this explaining the 7 steps, which is really, really critical. I see people over and over again that just want to jump the steps, most of the time ending in a really bad situation. So the deep dive boot camp that we did about a year ago now ends up going through the steps of QLA, and then this will couple well with that to actually take advantage of a lot of the tools that are there. I got an email last night from John, and what he said is he uploaded a 20-minute video tutorial earlier, almost 45 minutes of tutorial videos, basically showing you how to implement some of the tools we're talking about, in addition to 10-ish hours of content we've already created. When the whole thing is over, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up somewhere between 16 and 18 hours of content. A lot of content there. We do a presentation each week, a webinar, and then we follow that immediately with a live Q&A. So the presentation is live, and also the Q&A is live, so you can immediately ask questions about that content for that week if you're on that. We also record those and put those up, so if you miss the live, you can go back and you can take a look at those. So right now there are 5 weeks that are completed recording. You can watch those, and 2 more weeks to go live. So you're not too late to join that if you want to join it. I've been really pleased with the feedback that's come from that, and we will finish that up, as I say, in a couple of weeks here. So good training, great information on mindset and motivation. Mindset is what holds most people back. Can I really do this? Not sure that I'm good enough to do this. What's your motivation for doing this? Why is this important for you? So all of those things we spent a lot of time covering. And since I did the previous deep dive boot camp a little better than a year ago, I guess just about a year ago now, I've seen a lot more in terms of people I've mentored into what helps them succeed and what holds them back. So we've incorporated those thoughts as well in this. So some of the best content I've done, certainly. If that has interest, just go to brucewhipple.com/2021, the number 2021. You'll see all the details there, and then you can make a decision if this is for you. But hopefully you will take a look at that. It's really important that you get grounded with why you're doing this, why it's important to you. Follow the steps. Critically important to follow the steps, as I've said before. Again, those that jump the steps come back saying, that was a mistake and it didn't end well, almost always. And so important to do that. And then what tools you can use to do this as well. So that's all covered. So again, brucewhipple.com/2021. Encourage you to take a look at that. And whatever you decide, make this your year. We're about 25% through the year, a little better than that now. And so 2021, let's make that different than 2020. If things didn't go the way you wanted in 2020, there is still time to change that for this year as we begin to come out of a pandemic as well. Okay, I hope that's helpful. But again, take action. I am constantly remembering a quote that was given to me. Winners think about what they want to make happen, and losers think about the things they're afraid of and why it won't happen.